everyone, and welcome to episode 18 of the Breeze and Bants podcast. We are officially legal to drink alcohol as a podcast. We are at 18. That is a joke by that one there. Today we have someone new. Vicar is otherwise occupied. He's moving house up to the Eithmush, so we'll see how that goes. So we have a foreign compatriot here, for a foreigner.
What?
I don't know what you are. Basically, my lovely other half, Lena. She is
hello.
The American goon.
Yeah,
I don't know. Don't really know how
the
to
American
describe
idiot.
her. She's alright. She's kind of good looking. She's a bit of a knob, but yeah, it's about
It's alright.
Right,
It's
cool.
fine.
So as always, we just start off by, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Well, I woke up. I got rudely woken up this morning, 7 a.m. You were getting ready to leave, and he goes, "Babe." I was like, "Huh?" He goes, "Trump's been shot," and I was like, "Fuck off!" I was like, "No way!" I was like, "I've got to ring my mum." It's like 1 o'clock in the morning where my mum lives, so I was like, "Oh, I'll just Google it and then go back to sleep." And then I woke up and I was like, "I've got to ring my mum." I was like, "I can't believe this."
I know, she was there. Am I allowed to say they're Trump supporters on here?
Yeah,
I guess so.
I mean, she's got no fucking shame in her game, so I don't see what the
true.
problem is.
True. So they're like avid Trump supporters. They're the type of people who have like the Trump flag outside their house.
They do.
So.
They literally do. Flying right under the American flag.
Yeah.
She'd suck a fart out of his ass if she could.
So yeah, that's good. So yeah, we did have a plan of like topical conversation, and then obviously
not with me.
Yeah, no, and then dickhead decided to move house, and then Trump decided to get shot, and clearly he ain't listening to this because he's got half an ear left and he ain't going to be able to. And so yeah, we've got a substitute in. Talking of substitutes, it's coming home. That'll be tonight. We'll get to that. But before anything else, any fun facts? What did you get?
I do actually, and I think it's not relevant, but it's political.
It doesn't have to be relevant. So.
Did you know the first British Prime Minister got the job because the King was German and couldn't speak English?
What?
Yeah.
So what? So is that what?
King George I was chosen to succeed Queen Anne in 1714 because her closest Protestant relative, because he was her closest Protestant relative, but he was German and didn't speak English. So politician Robert Walpole seized the chance to take his way into power. By 1721, he'd been appointed the first Lord of the Treasury, Chancellor of the Exchequer, and leader of the House of Commons, making him effectively the first Prime Minister, although the title didn't exist yet.
Wow.
All because he didn't speak English.
That's fucking...
That's weird, isn't it?
Half the country, yeah. Yeah, wow, that's mad. I didn't actually know that, to be fair. I did not know that, so learn something new every day. Okay. My fact is very relatable to me. You'll laugh.
Gingers don't have souls.
Did you know what the oldest recipe ever in the world is? For what it's for?
Chocolate chip cookies?
No, beer. The world's oldest recipe is for beer.
Really?
Yeah, so the most ancient recipe ever found is for beer. It was written on a Sumerian clay tablet. So have you heard of the Sumerian text? Yeah, so it was written on there. Dates back to around about 1800 BCE. It includes instructions on how to brew beer using barley, malt, and yeast. And yeah, beer was a staple in ancient civilizations.
Oh god!
And they used it as like a safer alternative to water back then as well.
Really?
Yeah. And the reason I say it,
kind of what you do.
Me, yeah, that's basically my water alternative. You know, going on last week's episode about addiction.
Yeah.
Whoops. No, I'm not addicted. It's fine. I said this last week. I was like, you know, when you go and buy like 4 beers. But then you see a crate of 10 and it's like £4 more and you're like, way up. So I do have a crate of 10 in the fridge. That's where we are. But yeah, so Trump got shot. What the fuck? Like,
I don't know.
So I woke up. I was on the way back from actually helping Vicar. And then I was on... I don't actually check Twitter ever. I followed my first 2 accounts on Twitter today from this podcast account. And it was Donald Trump and Andrew Tate. That says a lot about me, doesn't it, really? and Alex Jones. Do you know who Alex Jones is? Yeah. So they're the 3 accounts I follow. So, and I've got no followers on Twitter on this podcast. So please, someone just go on and just be the first follower on the Twitter account. It'd be great. So yeah, basically he was doing a rally in
Pennsylvania.
I don't know the state.
Biden's home state.
Biden's home state. So this is where it gets creepy, baby. No, it doesn't. So yeah, he was doing a little rally and in Pennsylvania, and then basically some absolute Ute, some 20-year-old Ute who looked a bit like a skinny Hagrid,
He literally looks like what's his name off Scooby Doo.
Nah, I think he looks like
he looks like
a beetle with longer hair. You know, just fucking glasses, a bit like weird. Anyway,
he looks like Shaggy with a cocaine addiction.
Ding ding. Episode 17 was addiction. So yeah, basically, matey boys led on top of a roof, took about 4 pot shots, hit Trump in the ear.
He killed somebody else though.
Killed a man, and injured another person. So
shit shot though.
Thoughts go out. Yeah, I mean, if Darwin Núñez was a sniper, that's who it would be. Yeah, literally. Fucking hell.
Actually, what a shit shot.
So obviously, I've been on Reddit, I've been on Twitter, and I've read up on all this shit. Well, not all the shit. There's not a lot about. So basically, they said it was this guy. I forgot the fucking name already, man.
Thomas Crooks.
Yeah, they said it was someone called Thomas Crooks. So all the news outlets are saying it's Thomas Crooks, right? But Thomas Crooks is still alive. Oh, so they shot the shooter. So events state: man on roof shoots Trump, kills someone else, injures somebody else. Then Secret Service sniper shoots said shooter, right?
Yeah.
That's what happens. So the shooter's dead. And then the news and everyone's releasing images of this Thomas Crooks guys. It's on all CNN. It's on all the news outlooks.
What, like the picture that you showed me, or the one of him?
No, not that. Not the one where they were next to each other. You know the first one where I said he released a video saying it wasn't him?
Yeah.
So there was a load of false shit going about. So they were like, oh, the video was released before Trump, so it's got to be conspiracy, da-da-da. No, that's released after. So they've actually said it's this guy.
And that he's dead, and he's put a video out on TikTok, like...
Yeah, he's put a video out on TikTok saying, yes, I hate Trump. Yes, I hate this. Yes, I hate this. But guess what? You got the wrong guy. So he's suing, like, all the news outlets.
So who's the guy that's fucking dead then? So who's the guy that they shot?
It's not confirmed yet. They've not confirmed.
So where have they got this shit from? Have they just seen this fucking kid post a video say I don't like Trump and took that shit and ran with it, or what?
I think what's happened is obviously people have gone online, seen the picture, speculated assumptions. Someone goes, oh, I went to school with someone who looked like that. Bang, bang. And you know what? News spreads fast. So yeah, they don't actually like. The problem is what's going to happen is they're going to know who it is, and then what they're going to do is they're going to delete all this information off the internet and make him into this terrible guy, or actually no, in America they'll probably make him into Saint Paul or something, and he'll be the new Jesus because
the frustration is whoever did it is dead.
Yeah,
for lack of better terms, in terms of the news media, he's dead, right?
Yeah.
How the hell are you ever going to get to the bottom of it? And I feel like that is part of it. Like,
well, that's where conspiracies come from, you know?
Exactly that. Like, because it's like...
the whole JFK thing, like the guy who shot JFK, they didn't let him talk to anybody. And to be fair, he couldn't really talk because he was off his fucking nut on drugs, MK Ultra.
But the thing is, like, they're never... I feel like part of it is they don't want it to get out. So whether it was purposely a missed shot and he actually killed that other guy on accident and he was meant to miss Trump and just kind of do it as a publicity stunt to boost the ratings, or on the flip side it was a genuine like assassination attempt from somebody on Biden's team or somebody who's a Biden supporter, do you know what I mean? Anything like that, and it's just not gone the way he wanted it to. But now you're never going to find out what side it was, and I feel like the government doesn't want you to find out what side it was. They just want you to think, oh well, this guy's dead, fuck it.
Yeah, we've shot him. It was an attempt.
You know what I mean?
Like, let's be real. Trump's won now. Like, in my opinion, like he's going to win the election. If you go on Twitter, every famous person is like, "I'm all for Trump. I fucking love Trump. Trump's doing this for our country."
Did you hear that Elon Musk made a fucking huge donation to his campaign the other day?
Yeah, Elon's massive team Trump, and especially now, there's so many people who are going to have switched. So yeah. So basically, the funny thing is like with the shooter, just to like sort of these are all. So some of it's facts, but obviously there's a lot of conspiracy about it, as always is. So allegedly on pretty much everything.
So basically, don't quote us.
Yeah, don't, especially not me, because you wouldn't be able to fucking, I can't speak half the time, so you probably wouldn't be able to quote it anyway. So yeah, what's happened is, so the guy who's actually gone onto the roofs and shot Trump, so there's people who've reported him going up there with a gun to the Secret Service.
And they let it get that far.
Yeah, so there's a picture online of the layout, and essentially imagine you've got Trump rally on the right, you've got fucking just like just above where Trump is, there's the Secret Service snipers. And literally, directly opposite, where they're aiming, there's a guy on a roof with a gun. So they're aiming at this guy, right? For one. They've been warned that he's going up there. And yet they let him take 3 shots before they shoot him. Now everyone's like, Secret Service, they were so good. They were amazing. I've seen, like, on Twitter, there's, like...
The picture of those 2 guys laid there with the snipers is sexy. I'm going to put that out there, and I'm going to leave it there.
Somebody please just message this podcast saying, don't worry, Josh, you're sexy too. I need a build-up right now. So if you ever see me drinking on this podcast, this is the reason why. So yeah, like there's like like CIA Secret Service, like presidential Secret Service on there. Like they shouldn't have got this far. They shouldn't have let it get this far because they shot way too late. All the notices were that they were told by civilians that he was up there with a gun. Like there's a recording of a guy walking up to a police officer saying, "Dude, I've just seen a guy go up this roof, up this ladder with a gun."
Yeah.
And they're like, "All right, chill."
That's literally like somebody walking up to you, like you're working at a movie theater and they walk in with a fucking AK-47. They're like, what room's Oppenheimer being shown in?
Cinema cinema shootings should be touchy for an American, but they...
No, but that's what I mean. That's the equivalent, isn't it?
I think, well, it's
they only use that because it's
if
fucking
you want to
happened.
put it into lame, like, sort of like standard sort of equivalents, it's like, I guess if you're working in a shop and somebody comes up to you saying... just so you know, this guy right next to me has stolen all of your product, and they've gone, all right, walk out of it, then you can go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking stupid. Or it's basically...
It's like that episode of fucking You, where he, like, walks in there and he's buying, like, fucking duct tape and fucking all this shit, and it's like, is that not a red flag? These
Literally.
motherfuckers are walking around like Stevie Wonder, like...
That's like
just
me,
blind.
That's like me or you being in there with another room, and you coming to me... saying no, the guy, let's say you're in there with a guy, right, you're about to cheat on me, the guy comes in here, he's like, just so you know, I'm over there, I'm about to shag your missus.
Yeah, and you're like,
going, cool dude, chill, it's chill, don't worry about it, bro, don't worry about it. Like, depends how deep in a COD game I was, whether that would happen or not. If it was like last 2 on Warzone, I'd probably just be like, don't worry, I'll be there in a minute, I'm not gonna come straight away. Come straight away? No? No? Alright, okay,
God.
cool.
Oh my god.
Apparently not funny.
Insert cricket sounds.
I was doing a snare instead. Yeah, so, and basically that's pretty much all the information we've got, which is crazy. But the best bit about it is obviously Trump gets shot in the air, goes down, gets up, fight, raises his hands, and then CNN are reporting on their fucking jacked up news station. The only thing they're reporting is that him chanting fight after is causing aggression. They're not even really talking about the fact the guy's just been fucking shot. And then also, if you go on Reddit and you type in Trump shooter, you can see all the dead pictures if you really want to.
Yeah, if you got the beans for it.
Not the best wank I've ever had, but not the hardest. So, been there, you know.
What did you say about the, it was the PGA?
Yeah, so, like, PGA Tour, the golf Twitter, have literally put on Twitter, like,
if you're not Trump
supporter, unfollow us. I'm thinking, you are like literally the equivalent to FIFA, and you're saying it's fucking nuts. Like Conor McGregor, Elon Musk, like so many
50
famous.
Cent.
Yeah,
that's
50 Cent.
Funny as fuck, man.
50 Cent like posted like "been there, bro" or something like that. I was like, "What? It's crazy. The support he's getting is unreal." Yeah. Like. I think he was gonna win already.
Well, I thought that it was weird because literally 2 days ago, the stats were posted saying that Trump leads in the 2024 race in a new poll as some Biden aides reportedly discuss how they're going to convince him to step down.
What convinced Biden to step down?
Yeah, apparently a lot of people in like the House and the Senate and like in Congress are kind of like looking at it now like, oh, you're gonna fucking embarrass yourself for one, and two, like kind of try and go out gracefully, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard.
I just think the timing's weird.
Yeah, timing's definitely weird. But it's like Andrew Tate says. Like, the reason I started following him on Twitter is mainly because, like, basically, he put up a video and it was like, look, this is exactly what happened to me, except I haven't been shot. There's 3 things they will do to you. If you become powerful, influential, and people follow you, there's 3 things they do. So maybe I'll be there one day.
They'll cancelled.
You'll get cancelled. The first thing they'll do is they'll cancel you. The second thing they'll do is they'll try and imprison you. And then the third thing they'll do is they'll assassinate you. Think about it. Andrew Tate got cancelled. He went to prison. He's out. He's literally fearful for his life every day. Donald Trump got cancelled, trying to put him in jail.
Twitter fucking taken away. Fucking everything,
Yeah,
remember?
literally.
And for what? For because people post 10 times worse shit on fucking Twitter anyways. Yes, he posted petty comments and stuff like that. I get that. Mind you, by no means am I like Trump supporter, Biden supporter. Honestly, I don't live there. So for me, I couldn't really like not give less of a shit.
If you did live there, you had to. Where you going? Wait, we'll say it on the count of 3. 1,
Bernie.
2, 3. Trump.
I think I would. I think I would. But at the same time, it's the same as what we literally just had here. You're picking the worst of two evils, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I suppose. But he could be doing a lot better things, I guess. Like, that's the one thing I will say is he's a millionaire already. But, yeah, so he got imprisoned and, well, they can't, that's not going anywhere. He's not in jail.
But Twitter took his fucking account down and everything, so he's posting petty comments. Or you're not taking...
But then big Elon came along and...
Yeah, but then Twitter's like the main place for girls to post their fucking vaginas and shit for their OnlyFans account.
Wandsworth Prison. Let's go. I got all that shit on there.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah, I feel American politics compared to English politics is nuts. It's fucking crazy.
It's weird. And
it's so like
we've had the conversation many times since we got together, obviously, and even since having our son was like, a lot of people have asked me, "Oh, like you're American, like are you gonna move back?" And like originally, my first response was always, "Fuck no." Like absolutely.
Mine was
not.
always fuck no, and then I went there, and now I'm like fuck yeah, and Lena's like meh.
I'm on the fence about it only because the school thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that is worrying to me, especially
School
like
shooters as well.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about, like school shooters and stuff. And mind you, like one of my very good friends, she has 4 kids, and she lives in Tennessee, which is where my parents live, and it's very much a Trump state. Like everywhere you go, people have like little stands outside their house and flags and stuff that say FJB, which is fuck Joe Biden.
Yeah, but there's some dickheads around here who have like fucking Lib Dem signs on their houses.
Yeah, but I mean,
like,
but
off.
I think you can agree that in America, like it is,
100%.
it is like
it's
the
10,
thing is
10x,
like,
isn't it? It's
and
10
I
times.
know people in my family.
It's like your attitude.
Yeah, but I know people in my family that have blocked other family members and literally don't speak to them simply because they didn't vote for Trump those years ago.
Because they're Democrats? Yeah.
And I'm like, it doesn't make them a bad person. Their opinion is just different. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not like fucking selling coke to kids, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
I think a lot of it comes from like before Trump got first elected for his first term, though, because like you were saying earlier, like he was seen as like a misogynist and all this, wasn't he? Like, you know,
and like to be honest, I wasn't completely for it.
What did he say? Grab her by the pussy?
Yeah, like the locker room talk thing was like, oh yeah, grab her by the pussy. But you know what? Like, I think
that's just men. I'm sorry, but like,
I know
it sounds sexist,
it sounds
misogynistic,
it sounds horrible
whatever.
to say, but like back then I was not for that. And like even my friend who is now a very, very big Trump supporter, that was her argument back then as well, because you know, women's rights and all this fucking like feminist shit and everything. But it's like,
yeah, but boys will be boys and girls will be girls. I'm not being funny.
That was the argument. It was boys will be boys. It was just locker room talk. And the thing is, like, you don't realize that because I think us women, we don't really speak like that. Do you know what I mean? We don't.
Well, fuck no, that's bollocks. I'm taking a stand right now, right here. I'm taking a stand because as much as when I'm with the lads, I don't do it anymore, babe. I promise. Yeah. But if you see a fit bird, and you're like, look at the bappies on that. Look at the arse on that.
Oh yeah,
like,
I do it with you.
Yeah, but you're telling me when you're with a bunch of girls,
I say other women.
Yeah, but no, but when a bunch of girls are together, you're not saying, "Oh, I bet he's got a big cock. He's fucking da 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 da."
No, we say, yeah, he's fit.
Yeah, but I bet you say he looks like he's got a horse knob as well.
No, we don't.
You're telling me
any woman,
you've never been in a group of girls, looked at a man and gone, "Fucking hell, I bet he's hung like a horse." Not literally those words.
No, I don't say that. No, I say if he's like, you know, like really tall and good looking, I'd be like, I climb that shit like a tree. But
I bet he's very well endowed. Oh yes, no.
No, I'm just saying that women don't like to hear those things because they immediately get their back up and think, oh well, you know, all guys think. I know, but all guys think about is sex. All guys, da 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 da.
I've told you a saying. I'll say it again. Men need to have sex to feel loved, and women need to feel loved to have sex.
Yeah, I know. But I feel like that was the biggest thing, was that whole comment sparked like a whole fucking controversy about him.
Yeah, I can see it as well, because he does seem like, it's really hard, because like, as like...
My accent is flipping so much.
I know, it's like, really... white mush, hey dog.
It's freaking driving me crazy.
So like, I can see it though, because he does come across very like... we need to build a wall. Like,
yeah, and that was also a huge thing about it.
It was
People were like,
controversial,
oh,
wasn't it?
you know, but like, there's so many, like, and he was like branded as a racist. I
Mm-hmm.
I understand that side of the argument. I really do. I see how it can come across like that, but it's not like he's out there calling them racial slurs or anything like that.
no.
He's just simply saying that people are coming in here for the wrong reasons, and the American citizens that have worked hard all their lives, our military that have worked in, you know, pay their taxes and like have their pensions and stuff, everything like that. Like, Americans, our political and like financial system is so different there. Mm-hmm. Like, in terms of everything, like our taxes, healthcare, all of that kind of shit. And when Obama came into office, he obviously implemented like Obamacare. And like Medi-Cal, Medicaid, all those kind of things, which were like medical insurance for like the less fortunate people, I guess. Yeah, like lower income families and stuff like that. But that was such a big thing because no, because most people in America, when you go into a job, like, you're making 40, 50 grand, and if you're not making less than 30 to 20 grand a year, then you don't even qualify for that. So the only people that were qualifying for that were the people that were going over there illegally that had no jobs because they couldn't get them, and they were giving them houses and everything like that. So I get both sides.
It's a bit like the migrant crisis we got, the immigrant crisis we got here, isn't it? Like,
yeah, but the thing is, like, some of their families do live there legally, and if you're if I was Mexican and I was living in San Diego, and what was going on in Mexico was going on when it was, and my family was there, if you don't think I would smuggle them illegally into the country to make sure that they were safe and that they weren't getting kidnapped and shit by the federales and shit, you're crazy.
you are what is wrong with America.
No, but I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
pointing you.
like, these kids and shit were like, yeah, I get it. They should have made it. I feel like they haven't made it as, I know why they haven't made it as accessible for them to come over legally. I do understand
Drugs.
that, but I just feel that is a big part of it.
Of course it is, yeah.
The amount of cocaine and stuff, and like even fentanyl coming over those borders and stuff is crazy. Like, America's got a huge fucking fentanyl problem right now. It's
I love
everywhere.
fentanyl.
No, it's not funny. It's everywhere. It's really bad.
I do it every Thursday at 2 p.m.
So I
Come
get
join
that,
me.
but you can't just brand everybody like that.
No, of course.
That's like saying every white person that lives in Tennessee is a Trump supporter. That's probably not true.
Yeah, it could be. It very well could be.
No, but I mean,
We
you
walked around there.
can't just make assumptions about people like
No,
that. And I
no.
don't think that, like, especially like there, I've always said that I feel like the one reason I wouldn't be able to move there is because your political opinion literally brands you. And I just don't think that
I don't really.
makes
I'd
you-
never really have one.
I don't think that makes you a good person or a bad person. I think you're entitled to your opinion and what it is.
You're given
Your
the right to
opinion's
vote.
wrong, but that's fine.
You're given the right to vote. You're given the right to free speech. You should be able to use that. But
Yeah.
the problem is, you could, like, people sit there and say, "I like people don't let people talk politically. They don't they argue with each other, or they just won't be friends with them." But free speech in America's gone anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Like-
You can't do anything.
Free speech anywhere is pretty much gone. So and I think that's where you get a lot of the supporters for Trump, because that's what he's for. He's for all of that shit.
Yeah.
He wants to bring it back and all of that.
But I think the only reason that that's kind of been gone is because of the way that the world's gone. Sorry, I'm going to bring it up because it goes in with it, and people probably are not going to like it. The reason that it's gone that way and people can't say anything is because everyone is such a fucking pansy. You get your feelings hurt if they don't call you the right fucking
You're
pronouns.
fucking pussies.
No, you get your feelings hurt if somebody doesn't call you the right fucking pronouns. I saw this girl on TikTok the other day. She's a fucking hairdresser, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's non-binary, so doesn't identify as one or the other. And she literally says to people when they come in, "Oh, like, do I have permission to touch you?" How the fuck are you gonna cut their hair, you
That's
stupid
just
bitch?
like when Grayson was born.
Honestly, I was like, of course. What? No. What are you gonna? No. Figure out how to cut my hair without touching me, and then ask them like what their pronouns are and all this shit. I'm like, why does it matter, bitch?
Why are you
Put the foils
indoctrinating
in,
people?
color their hair, cut it, blow dry them, send them on their fucking way. Why does everything have to be evolved around that shit? That's why you can't say anything now.
And if you're a hairdresser who is this person, you're listening to this, please feel free to email breezeandbantspodcast@gmail.com, and we can have a conversation and hopefully solve this problem for you.
I mean, I get about being like respectful to
Nah, I
people,
get
but
it.
I don't know why it has to be that
It's
deep. You treat people with kindness, you treat people with respect, and that's it.
We're in a snowflake era, unfortunately, and that's why people don't like Trump, because he's not. He's old school as fuck, and he cares about America, but he doesn't care about, like, He cares about America being what he believes America should be.
Yeah.
You know?
And
fortunately for him, a lot of people believe in the same America he believes in.
it was very, like, old school in a way.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm in no way saying I'm against, like, trans rights, anything like that. I genuinely think, like, if Grayson came home in a few years' time and was like, Mom, Dad, I'm gay, I'm trans, I'm this or that, whatever, I will still love you exactly the same. I will never judge somebody for coming to me with that, anything. I don't judge people based off of that. But at the same time, I don't understand why it has to be such, like, an attention-seeking thing. Like, why do people feel like they have to seek attention for that to be seen? Just be who you want to be. Why does it matter what other people think? And it is. It's fucking Love Island syndrome. Yeah. I've always said that.
Literally.
That's the problem with girls nowadays, too. And I'm guilty of it, getting filler and fucking plastic pumped into your face to look like somebody else. Like,
she doesn't anymore. She's past it now. She's not what she used to be. Yeah, she's a catfish.
I'm past my prime.
Yeah, it's past your prime. She's had a baby.
Nah.
It's done. You're done for.
I
Trading
am.
you in. Trading you in.
Yeah, I'm damaged goods now. It's fine. It's not what the midwife said. But
No,
right.
no, it's true. Apparently you got a lovely little kitty.
That was so funny. We literally sat there and she said what she said, and Josh and I kind of looked at each other and I was like, is she allowed to say that?
She's coming on to you. Huh? She was coming on to you.
She had her fingers inside me. She might as well have been.
My
I'm
lord.
kidding.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Okay, cool. So,
did you know that this was the first credible assassination threat as on an American president's life since Ronald Reagan was shot in March of 1981?
I didn't know. Ronald Reagan sounds older than JFK. I don't really know the presidents in order. I know who's been president, but if you would have asked me who was first, Reagan or JFK, I would have said Reagan because he just sounds older. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, hi, I'm Ronald Reagan. All right, mate, I'm John F. Kennedy.
Like, when Barack Obama was elected as president, that was chaos because people. I'm sorry.
Because he was the first black president, right?
And that was a big deal because people in America are so fucking racist. I'm sorry. Like, I don't get it. I don't care, like I said, what gender you are, what color you are, what fucking religion you believe in. I don't give a shit. If you treat people with kindness and compassion, we're cool. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. I can be an asshole sometimes too. We're probably still cool. It's fine. Do you know what I mean? Like,
sometimes.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't care. Like... But it was such a big fucking deal, and people were trying to say, oh, he's not even an American citizen, his birth certificate's fake. He was born in fucking Hawaii.
Hawaii! Sorry, that sounds
Stuck
funny.
it in her ass, and she says, aye! No, but do you know what I mean? Like, it was such a
But that shows how
huge
controversial
deal.
this whole election is going to be. How many? 116 days till they...
Something like that,
yeah. So, we'll see.
He's got to be careful now, because like... What's his name was saying? Andrew Tate was saying, he was like, this guy's gonna he's got a target on his back now, and
it's a ticking clock, unfortunately. It really is.
He's like, somebody's gonna try and poison him or something.
Yeah. He's got to be very fucking careful. Small circle, close knit friends, and just fucking cut it out.
Long story short, Donald Trump was shot. He was in the hospital. He's now going home, and it's coming home.
It's coming home,
We've got the
Euros tonight. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming. Anyway, we've got fucking England playing tonight. Get some fucking good shit.
Opinions?
Opinions are, I got a sneaky suspicion England are going to win it. Now, every Brit is going to say, every English person is going to say that right now, yeah? Right?
That's not true. A lot of people on TikTok are like, it's not happening,
I've got inside information. Me and Gaza have been chatting, right? Me and Southgate have been chatting. And I'm telling you now, he's been playing this defensive style the whole time because he knew he was going to get to the final against Spain. Spain play a very attacking, fluid football. Now, when that comes against a low block defensive side, it's hard. I've watched Liverpool for a long time. Very heavy metal attacking. That's what I see in Spain. They got pace, they got skill, they got a fucking great team. But when you come across a low block and people who are very, very, very good in a low block as well, England haven't conceded a lot of goals. Counter-attack. They just can't start Kane. You're going to start Kane, take him off at half-time, get Watkins on, and just have him run, put Trent in midfield or at right back, just to spray balls like the magician he is. He's got to ping those balls over. Watkins running onto him, Saka on the right, Palmer on the fucking midfield. We can have whatever you want to do, Southgate. Just get 3 fucking pacey people up top, yeah, and get a running at that net. Because if it happens, it's fucking coming home. It is time. Gaza, this is going out to you, my son. Gaza, I'm telling you, it is time to take the brakes off and fucking go for it. What can you lose? If you go full pout, what are you going to lose? Nothing other than the final. But if
you don't, you're going to lose anyway.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, if you go there half-heartedly, playing defensive and all that sort of shit, like
trying to fucking play it safe and shit.
Like,
I was surprised by the outcome last week.
Oh yeah, me
and
too.
I was a little bit worried. Do you remember I said to you about that ref, how he'd been looked at and done months before for
in all
fixing
fairness,
matches
he gave England a fucking penalty. That wasn't a penalty.
It wasn't, and I was surprised by that. Have you read anything about that? People kept up fuss about it.
No, of course they haven't. It's
they won't, because it's
British
here.
media.
No, I know that. But
I've not seen anything online. Nah, it's been pretty fucking.
Because he had
chill.
that huge thing with Jude.
Yeah, no, I've not. No, I didn't. I haven't seen anything. Right, it's been a short episode. We're going to finish it off. 2 questions.
For me.
They're not questions. Segments. I'm bringing back some segments.
Oh, have you got fuck, marry, kill?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
no, I haven't.
Man.
I got some. Right. Right.
He's all Jude Bellingham. Fuck,
I've asked on Reddit for people's icks. Have you got any icks? Like, go on, tell me, because I clearly do it. Podcasters. Tread lightly.
I don't know. I definitely do, but I feel like I don't know. Go on then, read me some. I'll think of some.
This actually goes perfect. Cult-like support of this is you. Cult-like support of a politician or other celebrity.
The 1975.
Yeah.
Our fans
are in a cult.
The 1975 fans are a fucking cult, and I've got no. Speaking of cults, fucking Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. That shit is a fucking cult. I've dug into that.
A very sexy cult at that.
It is. I've dug into that shit.
Okay, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. So spitting. That's a bit.
Yeah, no, it's disgusting.
Stop it.
That's not even an ick. That's just common courtesy. You're fucking gross.
If you're like on a run or something and you get saliva build, you're a little hot.
Yeah, hot. Spit on that thing.
Like, you got it. Or if you're sucking cock, like you.
Yeah,
you
sometimes
gotta spit on
you gotta spit
but
it. Yeah.
If you're like walking down the street and you're like, it's fucking vile.
Gross. Oh, you know what is a big ick of mine?
Go on.
Like, sorry, it's gonna sound horrible, but like when you see some dude like walking down the street and you just got fucking sweat all over him, that's fucking gross.
I can't help it.
No, I don't mean like.
Like, I actually
I don't mean like that. I just mean it like, do you know what I mean? Like when you just look at somebody and they just look
constantly.
fucking nasty, and you're like,
oh yeah, no, that's just a dirty fella. I sweat constantly. Don't get at me about that, alright? Because you'll be shipped back to the States, Brev.
Fight!
If you try to put this, an ick for me is when someone tries to force me to watch your gaming YouTube channel. Are these directed at me or what?
That's personal.
I don't know who these people are.
I bet I could take a guess on who that one was.
I don't even know. Someone's put eggshells. They find eggshells an ick, but weird. Someone's put an ick for me is someone getting competitive with me in a non-competitive setting. So like people are over competitive. I was talking to my little brother yesterday, and I was saying how when I went to America, I smashed you and your whole family at bowling. Because I'm just fucking sick.
Yeah.
And I was like, bosh.
But we are competitive when we do that. Like, my mom was stood there behind my dad going, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Like, she's just, you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
Family competition is healthy competition. It's fine.
Right, here we go. Right, a pet peeve. You got any pet peeves?
Oh, you know what? Speaking of an ick, I love you, Nicole. My sister, biggest fucking ick I've ever seen in my life.
What?
And I feel like I've been guilty of it 1 or 2 times. What? But ever since seeing it, I will never let myself be that bitch again.
What?
She went to go see Keith Urban the other night with her boyfriend and her friend,
just
right?
Just constantly recording it and posting it.
Not even that. She's recording it, and he's singing this song. It's a beautiful song, right? Blue is Not Your Color, Keith Urban. If you don't know it, it's great. She sat there recording it. Mind you, this guy, voice of a fucking angel.
And she's singing it.
And she...
Oh, no.
It comes to the part where he's going, blue. And she's going... behind it, and I was like,
that is ear banging. Sorry, guys.
I was like, That's all you hear. And I literally
gone,
I sent her the fucking little demon emoji with blue and all caps next to it. And she goes, that's embarrassing. I was like, Nicole, that's fucking, I was like, delete that right now. Do not post that.
You vic'd me out once that I actually told you about as well. I think I spoke about on it before. People who post those fucking question things.
I did it one time.
Yeah, but it was like, what was it? Like,
I don't know.
It was like one of those like fucking,
Ask Anonymous type
yeah,
things.
like Ask FM shit, Ask Me Anything.
Look,
Fuck
sometimes
that shit,
I'm just
man.
feeling a bit manic and I just need somebody to hurt my fucking feelings to make me feel worse. It's fine.
It's gross. Anyway,
Self-inflicted.
my pet peeve. This fucks me off this week. Actually, it really fucks me off as well. Especially when like I'll set the scene. I'm on the way to work, yeah, and you know what I get like? I'm dying for a wee, like busting up.
Yeah.
I'm about to to the point where you get like
you're
nearly crying.
I get a call
right?
every morning. He's like, oh, babe.
Sweating, hair standing up, like fucking horrendous. And I'm like, right, cool. There's a Tesco extra right there. Pull in, whip in, jump out the car, run to the doors. And there's like aisles up to the toilets, yeah? You know when there's fucking old people in front of you and they just, or anyone, and they just walk so slow. And I'm there about to piss my pants. And I'm like,
you're doing the fucking pee-pee dance.
I'm about to shoulder barge past this pensioner and just like uppercut him and just bolt. Honestly, the guy walking so, that fucks me off. Don't go shopping on a Sunday. Don't go shopping on a Saturday. Fuck that off because they all walk around so slow and it winds me up.
Yeah, nah.
It's like crackheads and pensioners, like, get in the bin. It really fucks me off. So that is mine this week. Got a few off Reddit.
Go then.
People drumming or clapping offbeat.
Oh, you know what an ick of mine is? People clapping when the plane lands.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
That's
God.
dirty,
Or when
bro.
a fucking movie's over and the movie ends and they're like...
Unless it's like a real,
Why?
like, I would have clapped at the end of Saltburn.
The only clapping I want to hear in a cinema is your fucking balls against the back of my ass.
Oh, baby.
I'm just saying.
Like,
no, but you know what I
I would
mean.
have
Like,
clapped at
come
the
on,
end of
guys.
Saltburn in the cinema though.
Yeah,
because it was a cinematic masterpiece.
It was
really fucking weird, but it was a masterpiece. People who that blow their noses without tissue. Someone's pet peeve.
What? Just
yeah, like
no,
footballers
that's
do.
That's disgusting.
That's more of an icky pet peeve. Like, here's one: handkerchiefs.
That's disgusting.
My granddad has one. I don't think he does anymore.
Mark used to have one. It's
like,
fucking disgusting. You use
why
snot on it and
why
put it
are
back
you
in
walking
your
around
pocket.
with snot in your pocket, you weird fucking divvy, mate? What are you doing? Use some tissue, right? And fucking...
No. Trigger warning.
Last but not
my
least,
God.
people chewing with their mouth open with like food or chewing gum. I don't do that. Do I?
No, but my sister...
I can't fucking
She hates
deal with
it,
that,
and my mom is very like,
yeah.
and I'm like,
Is that you trying to ASMR?
yeah, no, it's disgusting.
Yeah, that's fucking gross. So that's all I got. Anything else before we end? Anything else you want to get off your chest or talk about right now?
Yeah. Fuck, marry, kill. Jude Bellingham, Saka, and Pickford.
What? Why are they all men? Like, are you trying to insinuate something?
No, I'm just saying.
Bellingham, Saka, Pickford, right? What? And does this affect the game tonight? If I kill him, they're not in the game.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm killing Bellingham. Sorry, he's not been that influential.
Okay.
I'll kiss Pickford because he's fucking amazing for England. I hate Everton and I fucking hate him, but for England he's so good.
I love him when he gets
And
angry.
I'll marry Saka.
Who you fucking?
Oh shit! No. Right. Sorry. Killing Bellingham, fucking Pickford, marrying Saka.
You're gonna let him fuck you with his hair slicked back like that?
There you go. Fuck.
Too right. I
No,
like
I'm fucking
that.
him.
Fucking hell yeah.
I ain't being fucked.
Can I watch?
Here's a question. My little brother asked me a question the other day, right? Now, you can't answer this because I know your history. He said to me, what amount of money are you sucking off a geezer for?
What do you mean you know my history? You act like I fucking suck dick for money. Take that. What?
No,
No, because the people.
Right. You can't. I'll explain. I can't use the opposite sex. I can't be like, how much would it cost you to be with a girl? Can I?
What do you mean? Nothing. I do it for
Exactly.
I do it for free.
Exactly.
Okay, so he said to you.
He said to me, right, how much is it going to cost you to suck off a geezer? How much will it cost if they want to blow in your mouth? And then how much is it going to cost if they want you to lick the balls and all that as well? I was quite open about this. What do you reckon?
He's like, fucking 10 grand. Pay off the loan and I'm sweet.
Well, actually, it was 9. No, I wasn't. I said I would blow someone for 100k, a man, straight up.
Yeah.
I'd let them.
You gonna cup it at the same time or what?
Nah. So I'd just give them a little, like, just a little, yeah, like
Okay.
30 seconds, like, see you later. It's the most
Yeah.
expensive 30 seconds. I'd go till they finish for 175, and I'd go till they finish lick their balls.
75 grand for a nut.
Yep. That's expensive. I'm hot property, you know. And then if I was like literally like fucking licking balls, arsehole, like doing
It was
the whole
like I was
experience,
down in the
I'm looking at like
dumps.
230k straight up. That's pretty like sound like.
Yeah.
That's
So
not
if
bad, is
anybody
it?
has any offers and you got some money to spend,
Yeah, we'll call it Only Mans and we'll upload it. It'll be really nice.
any girls, I'll do it for free.
Yeah. So right, but like, all right, cool. What would it take? You got to like fully eat an arsehole, like a man's arsehole. How much we talking?
Whose arsehole?
You can go mine, but I haven't shaved it. I haven't trimmed it. It's looking deadly, and
Is it like
After the gym.
Is it after a long day, no shower, fucking
yeah,
just
a long day.
I'm banking.
no shower,
I'm banking on your
binging.
wiping habits.
They're not great either. So
$2 million min.
2 mil? Are you joking? What, to lick my arsehole? That's rude, Bev. That's rude.
I'm not properly, babe. No. No. Genuinely?
Yeah. I reckon you'd do it for
Oh, bro,
£100.
if you got dingleberries though, man,
You'd do
like
it for £100, no doubt.
no, I wouldn't.
You would lick my
If
arsehole
you
for
think I would
£100.
get E. coli and fucking be throwing up for £100, you're fucking off your tits.
E. coli. Oh my lord.
Jen,
Go on.
like final offer,
Yeah.
100 grand,
Fuck off.
75
You're eating
min.
my arsehole tonight. Anyway, we're going to end it there. That's a bit rogue. I don't even know what we're going to call this one. But yeah, listen, everybody, if you've got this
Assassination
far,
station.
if you've got this far, please go onto all of the apps, like, rate, review. You know, this will come out on Sunday, so technically tomorrow. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to release it early. I'm going to release it today. It is Sunday, but I'll release it early. Fuck me, it's Sunday. I thought it was Saturday. Anyway, stop, Josh. Yeah. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, fucking TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Linktree is in all of our bios anyway. Please go on there, like, subscribe, follow, share. And next week we should be back to normal.
And what were you talking about? How England have won the Euros
Yeah.
for the first time in
And
58
if I get
years.
super drunk tonight, I'll probably be uploading some fucking videos of England. So it'll be a good time. Peace out, guys. Bye.
Love and leave you. It's coming home.